Grace family. It's your girl Deja in her bedroom, which I don't think any of y'all have ever seen. Anyways, I am technically out of town for this Dej Talk Wednesday, but I did not want to leave you guys out of the loop. So I went into my little archives and did a little digging. And I pulled out a Dej Talk Wednesday from 2020. It was from my old YouTube channel, but it still holds importance today. This is the power of the individual Dej Talk. And I really still hope that with my new followers and even my old followers, that this is something that still resonates with you guys. So I am, just sitting here editing, and this is the clip for y'all in 2022. But yes, this is the 2020 clip of Power of the Individual, featuring a little bit of your girl crying. But I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging, even though I am on vacation for the week. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys when I get back. Love you. Bye. Good Lord. Hi, how are ya? It's Deja, and welcome back to episode 3 of Dej Talk Wednesdays. And on this week's episode, we are talking about the power of the individual. And you're probably like, what does that mean? Don't fret, I'm going to get into it. Once again, this is not the video that I intended to do for this week. I really wanted to do an anime video, but something happened to me last week, and I wanted to just share, and then that will go into the power of the individual, I promise. So, what was that? Last week, Friday. I'm sorry, nope, not last week, Friday. We're gonna go back a day before that. Last week, Thursday, I was basically up for a promotion at UPS. I've been working for UPS for about, as I look at my calendar, this will be my 3rd week. But yeah, I was up for a promotion to be a part-time soup. I've been good, I come to work on time, doing my job, helpful, blah, blah, blah. All of the good quality traits that you need to have to become promoted at your job. And I was excited. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a part-time soup. Yay me. And I was excited because it would help me with things that I wanted to do in my future, as starting my own businesses and working for having people work underneath me and having employees and things like that. Like, that was like a good foot in the door for me. Okay, I'm like, yes. Plus that $19 an hour looked really beautiful too, and the overtime, it all seemed beautiful. Okay, as most promotions do. So they interviewed me Thursday, and they were like, we're liking what we're hearing, we'll get back to you. Friday came. Our main soup, he was like, go to the informational desk at 5:40 to get your promotion. I'm like, yes! Okay. I was really excited. And then my supervisor came into one of my trailers that I was working on, and she said, so how do you feel about not being able to color your hair and having to go basically back to my natural neutral hair color? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, for the position. I was like, no. I said, that's not something that I'm willing to do or change about myself. So she just explained her experience, when she had to work with a different supervisor and things that she had to do. And I told her, I stood to it. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not changing that about me. So she told our main supervisor that, and he came into my trailer and he said that companies have rules and guidelines and all those different things. I have nothing against UPS rules or guidelines. It is what it is. You made your choice. However, my choice as the individual that I am is that I am not willing to put back on that lid. And I told him that. I said, I appreciate you even looking at me for the promotion. I appreciate you thinking that I was good for this, but I am not stopping the process of dyeing my hair. And I got emotional talking about it, but it's something that's so important to me. And I was just honest. I was like, I'm an individual first, an artist second, and then a UPS worker third. And that's the truth. The truth. Me in words. Good God. I am an individual. I am a human being. And then after that, I am an artist. I live for art. I live for the power of art. I live for dance. I live for all artistry. And I felt that if I would have taken that position and stopped dyeing my hair, I would have disappointed the woman I am today. So yeah, the money's good, hours aren't bad, I get to have the employees, but I have to put a lid back on myself. And that's something that I don't want to do, that I never want to do again, you know? And like I said, I got emotional because for the first time I actually did something that felt so right to me, like so right. As I said no, I didn't feel any regrets. I didn't feel disappointment in myself. I felt so powerful for standing up for the individual that I am today, for the woman that dyes her hair so many colors. I've been dyeing my hair for 3 years, and I continue to get bigger and bolder and more daring with the colors that I do and embrace them. They're part of me. And I didn't let the money or, you know, any of that stop me from making that decision to say no. I felt that if I would have said yes, I would not have been happy. And yeah, my bank account might have looked a little bit fatter, but my happiness would have been dull. I haven't seen my natural hair color like completely on my scalp in 3 years. I have dyed my hair blue. I have dyed my hair pink. I've dyed it, green. I have dyed it like a reddish orange. I have dyed it, oh God, so many damn colors. A purple. Like I've dyed my hair so much, and that's a part of who I am. That's a part of the art that I embrace inside of my body, and the part of the art that I want to exude out to the world. And I just felt so proud of myself that I listened to the power within myself, the power of being an individual first, and not sacrificing the things that make me who I am for the betterment of a job that, one, I don't plan on staying that long. I have no intentions. This is not something that I see as a career. It is something that is helping me right now in my process, but it is not something that is career worthy. I'm sorry, my mosquito bites are itching. Oh my Lord. Anywho, they itch really bad. And I was really, really proud of myself, and I did get emotional, and it just made me think about my mom and like how she has raised me and taught me to be me first, you know, be me, show up for me, and don't let anyone dwindle that light. And for so long, for literally so long, I allowed people to dwindle that light. I allowed myself to dwindle that light. I need to look like this. No, I have to do that. I need to do what she's doing, or for so long to affect what I did. If I said yes, if I said no, I let that guide me for so long. And so for the first time to look at something and be like, fuck that, I will not put that lid back on, felt so riveting and freeing and impactful for 22-year-old me, because I feel like I made 15, 16-year-old Deja smile. And more every day, that's all I want to do is just continue to grow and make myself smile and be happy. who I am becoming. So I give that spiel to talk about the power of the individual. You are a person first. Whether you have tattoos, big piercings, dyed hair, you are who you are. And you walk in that confidence and you exude that. Do not let anybody, a job, a friend, family, put you back in a lid. It's not worth it. If you know at the end of the day that changing that thing would cause you to lose a piece of yourself or feel as if you are not who you need to be, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And walk in that power that you have, being who you are, being daring, pushing the limits, challenging the thoughts of what society deems correct and professional. Because honestly, in my opinion, professionalism does not have anything to do with hair color, tats, piercings, none of that. I feel like it's about what you do at the job, attendance, punctuality, connections, communication skills. All of that is important. We should never ask people to turn off a piece of themselves. And that's just my opinion, okay? And everyone's entitled to their own. But that's just how I feel, and I think that's just really how I feel because I am an artist, that we shouldn't have to turn off a piece of ourselves, turn off who we are to appease to somebody else and make them feel better, No, you are powerful. You are powerful. I can't say that enough. You are an individual. You are meant to be here. You have purpose, and whatever you do, don't let anyone tell you that you don't. They're full of shit. And don't dwindle that light. We all have different stories on how we're getting to and how we got to the amount of confidence that we have today. And if you feel as if you would do something and it would do the past you a disservice, like, I guess in the moment when she asked me if I would stop dyeing my hair, I thought about all the years that I was bullied for having short hair. And this is when I had more hair in my head, okay? So like my hair wasn't, of course, draping down my back or anything like that. It was relatively short. It was like here. And I used to get bullied heavy for that, okay? Like middle school was rough. Like high school, middle school, rough. Being called bald head, I wasn't pretty, bald head was one that really definitely hit, and then that correlated to me not being beautiful, and guys like, oh, you're not cute, and all of that stuff in middle school, by the way. 6th, 7th graders, okay? All right. And I remember one day I was in the shower and I was washing my hair, and my hair was falling out, and I was just devastated. I was like, I feel like I'm bald now. Like, oh my God. And I was crying and I felt like a mess. And I'm like, and the constant thought was like, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not pretty enough. My hair doesn't fall down my back. I'm a darker complexion. And like even those thoughts transpired into high school when we had a conversation and they were talking about what does a guy want, what do we deem pretty or whatever like that. And it was like, and the girls and guys, lighter skin, long hair, curly hair, nothing kinky, all of that. And I'm like, I got kinky hair. I'm a brown chocolate beauty. At the time, I didn't think I was a brown chocolate beauty, but I was like, I am brown skin, like I'm not light skin. And my hair isn't like loose curls. I had very like tight curls. I'm like, so for a long time, I just didn't think I was pretty, okay? And then college happened, and a lot happened in college. A lot of healing happened in college. I cut my hair off at 19. Was that 19? Yeah, because it's been 3 years. Okay, I cut my hair off at 19 on my birthday. And I felt so good. And then from that point on, it's been a constant evolution of me figuring out who I am, embracing the body I have, the eczema, the hair, all those different things. So when he said, oh, there's rules and protocols, and basically I can't dye my hair anymore, it brought me back to middle school. It brought me back to high school. And how far I have come, and how I have fought so hard within myself, and so much healing within myself to be the bold individual I am today. And I was like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. To be boxed in again, it wasn't worth it. And I'm so proud of myself. And I'm sorry that I'm crying, but the nature is here, and this is also an emotional topic for me. But that's the power of being an individual. That's the power of experience. That's the power of confidence. That's the power of growing, constant growing. To know that you are who you are first. And you have a statement to make with whoever you are. You have a purpose. And don't let anybody box you in any fashion. Whether it's hair color or, oh my God, you need to, not do this, you do. No. Be who you are and walk in it. Walk in it. Exude that power. And I'm not saying in a cocky way, humbly. Like, I didn't have an attitude with him when he told me any of this. I said thank you, but I have to decline. I was professional about it, and I declined because it didn't sit right in my spirit. It didn't sit right with 22-year-old Deja. It didn't sit right with 6th, 7th grade Deja. It didn't sit right with high school Deja. No, it didn't sit right. And I'm just proud of myself, okay? I am so proud of myself. And if anything that you get away from this, be who you are. Be who you are. Be that powerful individual, please. Your happiness is priceless, okay? So priceless. Do not let no one box you in. Do not let anyone close off that light you have. Don't let yourself close off that light you have. You are powerful. You are meant to be here. You are meant to do what you need to do for your happiness. Nothing on the bad scale, okay? Let me scratch. Not anything, okay? Like killing stuff. No. But healing, tattoos, hair, whatever that is, what makes you feel comfortable in your skin to make you walk out that door and be like, I am the baddest, sexiest, I'm going forward, whatever that is, you better walk in that. Please walk in that. And if it don't feel right in your spirit, and if you feel that if you look back and you feel like you would do a disservice, don't submit to it because of some money or because it might look pretty on paper, okay? Because in the long run, your spirit will feel it. So yeah, like I said, your bank account could be flourishing, okay? Flourishing. But your spirit is so dead. You're not happy. You don't like your job. you regret even getting a promotion. Like, nothing should feel like, it shouldn't feel like that. It shouldn't feel like that at all. So that's what I'm saying. Just walk in the power of the individual. Walk in, this is who I am. These are my tattoos. This is my hair dye. Like, walk in it. These are my piercings. Because at the end of the day, as I always say, you are with yourself 24 hours. You know you. And this is the only vessel you have. Make her happy. Make him happy. Make them happy. Okay? I'm done rambling. Also done crying. Yes, I think so. I just want you guys to be amazing. I want you to be amazing for you every single day. And whatever that entails, whatever that means for you, I just want you to smile when you go to bed and be like, yeah, I exuded that power today. That's what I want for all of you. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. The power of the individual. Know your power and know your voice and know your spirits. Thank you so much for joining me on episode 3 of Dej Talk Wednesdays. I know I was crying. I'm sorry. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this very simpy woman here. I love ya. Hope you're safe. And I'll see you next week. Bye, 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 bye.